In the golden age of ancient Greece, amidst the majestic peaks of Mount Olympus, there reigned a pantheon of gods and goddesses, presiding over the affairs of mortals and immortals alike. And at the pinnacle of this divine hierarchy stood Zeus, the mighty thunderer, the ruler of the heavens and earth, and the father of gods and men. Born to Cronus and Rhea, Zeus emerged as the youngest of the Titans, fated to overthrow his father and claim his place as the supreme deity. But his journey to sovereignty was fraught with peril and deception. Cronus, fearing the prophecy that one of his children would overthrow him, devoured each of his offspring upon their birth. However, Rhea, heartbroken by the loss of her children, conspired to save Zeus. She hid him away in a cave on the island of Crete, where he was raised in secret by the nymphs and nourished by the milk of the divine goat, Amalthea. As Zeus grew in strength and wisdom, he yearned to challenge the tyranny of his father and liberate his siblings from their imprisonment. With the help of his mother and the wisdom of the Titaness Métis, Zeus devised a cunning plan. He disguised himself as a cupbearer and served his father a potion that induced vomiting. In a moment of weakness, Cronus regurgitated his swallowed children, and Zeus rallied his brothers and sisters in a war against the Titans known as the Titanomachy. For 10 long years, the heavens trembled with the clash of celestial forces as Zeus and his allies battled against Cronus and the Titans. The earth shook beneath their feet, and the skies roared with thunder as Zeus hurled his lightning bolts against his enemies. In the end, it was Zeus who emerged victorious, casting the Titans into the depths of Tartarus and establishing his dominion over the cosmos. With the Titans vanquished, Zeus ascended the throne of Olympus, where he ruled with wisdom, justice, and occasional capriciousness. From his lofty perch, he watched over the affairs of gods and mortals, dispensing favors to those who honored him and wielding his thunderbolts against those who defied his will. But Zeus's reign was not without its challenges. He faced rebellion from his own offspring, the most famous of which was the Titaness Hera, his sister and wife, whose jealousy and rage often drove her to thwart Zeus's plans and punish his mortal lovers and illegitimate children. Despite their tumultuous relationship, Zeus and Hera remained bound by the sacred bonds of marriage, and their union produced many children, including Ares, the god of war, Hephaestus, the master craftsman, and Hebe, the goddess of youth. Zeus's exploits were legendary, as he embarked on numerous affairs and adventures throughout the ages. He transformed himself into various animals and seduced mortal women, siring heroes and demigods such as Heracles, Perseus, and Helen of Troy. His amorous escapades often sparked the ire of Hera and led to countless conflicts and tragedies among mortals and immortals alike. Despite his flaws and follies, Zeus remained the undisputed king of the gods, revered and feared by all who dwelled beneath the heavens. His temples and altars dotted the landscape of Greece, where mortals offered prayers and sacrifices in hopes of gaining his favor. And though his reign would eventually come to an end, his legacy would endure for eternity, immortalized in myth and legend as the mighty Zeus, the Thunderer, the ruler of Olympus, and the father of gods and men. As the ages passed, Zeus's reign over Mount Olympus continued, but the world of mortals below underwent profound changes. Empires rose and fell, civilizations flourished and crumbled, and the gods found themselves increasingly entwined in the affairs of humanity. Zeus, ever the vigilant ruler, watched over these developments with a mixture of fascination and concern. He observed as the city-states of Greece grew in power and ambition, their conflicts often mirrored in the divine realm by the squabbles and rivalries among the gods. Yet, amidst the chaos of mortal politics and warfare, Zeus also witnessed moments of bravery, heroism, and compassion that reminded him of the potential for greatness within humanity. But as the influence of the Greek gods spread beyond the shores of Hellas, encountering new cultures and belief systems, Zeus found himself facing challenges unlike any before. In far-off lands, he was known by different names: Jupiter to the Romans, Thor to the Norse, and Indra to the Hindus. Yet his essence remained unchanged, a symbol of divine authority and power. Yet, despite his stature among the pantheon of gods, Zeus could not escape the inexorable march of time. As the centuries passed, his grip on Olympus began to loosen, and whispers of discontent echoed among the other gods. Some questioned his leadership, while others coveted his throne, their ambitions fueled by jealousy and resentment. Among Zeus's greatest adversaries was his own son, the rebellious god of war, Ares. Embittered by his father's favoritism towards Athena, the goddess of wisdom and warfare, Ares plotted to overthrow Zeus and seize control of Olympus for himself. He forged alliances with other disgruntled deities, weaving a web of intrigue and deceit that threatened to tear the divine realm apart.